Namaste everyone and welcome to our Gita class. Today we will be doing the 52nd verse of Vishnu Sahastranam. And these words reads, Gavasti nemi satvastha, Gavasta nemi satvastha, Siho bhut maheshwaram, Adi devo mahadevo, Adi Devo, Mahadevo, Devesho, Deva Guru. There are 8 names in this verse. So, as always, we will go one by one. First name is Gavasti Nemi, and second name is Satvasta. So, Gavasti Nemi, we included that last time. That is the brilliance of sun or rays of sun, a discus, from which we get the light. So Gavasti means chakra. That means a circle of rays. And we said thousands of rays. No, not thousands of rays. Millions, means beyond our imagination, which comes from the entity, which is nothing else but a manifest form of Brahman. So this is sun, and behind that light, heat, we discussed last time that the energy it produces is equal to all the nuclear reactors of the world every 5 seconds, and still it doesn't get depleted. So this is beyond human imagination, and it is going on since the time of creation. And the power behind that is Lord Vishnu or Brahman. So it's that power keeps everything lighted, everything going on. Just imagine what will happen if it's not there. So we all know the significance of it, but we do not know where it comes from and the significance of the power behind it, and that is Lord Vishnu. That's why one of the names of Lord Vishnu is Surya Narayana Deva. Surya Narayana means Lord Vishnu. Surya Narayana Deva. So from the time that we know, everyone, especially in the old times when people were more devoted to Almighty and to the nature, they worshipped Lord, this Narayana, the Surya Narayana Dev. So this is that's why his name is Gavasti. Gavasti means circular of rays, and Nemi means axle. That is the axis, which is the center of it. It's like a spoke and wheels. So that is the center is our Lord Vishnu's power. So that's why this is the name of Lord Vishnu, Gavasti Nemi. Second name is Satvastha. Very powerful name. Satvastha. Sattva means the truth, auspicious, useful, worthy. Everything is under the title of Sattva. Sattva means eternal. Sattva means without blemish. It's like distilled water. So Sattva. And Sattvastha. Stha means established. Established in this Sattva is called Sattvastha. So the Lord Almighty is nothing else but pure Sattva. It emits Sattva. And God wants us to copy him and be devoted to Sattva. We are all made up of 3 gunas. These 3 gunas are Sattva, Rajas, Tama. Sattva, Rajas, Tama, these are the gunas in the Prakriti. The Almighty God or Atman is Gunatit or Nirguna. It has no qualities, no gunas, it is pure consciousness. While the manifest form of God is, or manifest Brahman is Prakriti. And Prakriti has three gunas. So Sattva, Rajas, Tama. It is so important that Lord Krishna has devoted whole chapter on gunas, 14th chapter, Gunatraya. Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. So these three gunas. So when the professor devotes extra time or a big lecture, then you know that it is very important. So Gunatraya. So he tells Arjuna, Sattva Rajas Tama iti guna prakrutir sambhava nibandanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyam. Listen to every word, very important. We get sometimes scared of Sanskrit language, but it is so easy, when we translate it. So Sattva, Rajas, Tama. These three, Sattva, Rajas, Tama, iti guna prakrutir sambhava. These three are the gunas of Prakriti. Sattva, Rajas, Tama, iti guna prakrutir sambhava. What it does? Nibandhanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyam. What it, these gunas in the Prakriti does is to bind the individual soul residing within us. That is called Dehi, is the one which resides in the Deha. Owner, the boss, Dehi. Dehi, Dehe. So this indwelling soul becomes a captive of gunas of the Prakriti. Sattva-rajas-tama-iti guna prakrutir sambhava nibandanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyam. And then he explains what is it. Tatra sattvam nirmalatvat. Tatra sattvam nirmalatvat prakasaka manamayam. Gnana sangena bandhanti. Sukh sangena chananda. So out of these three gunas, sattva is the most important one. So why it brings joy, it brings happiness, and it brings knowledge. Sattva rajas tamaiti guna prakriti sambandha nibandanti mahabaho dehi dehinam avyam. Tatra sattvam nirmalatvat. Nirmal means pure. Nirmalatvat. Prakasaka means enlightening. It enlightens. It enlightens the whatever you read, whatever you perceive, as well as it enlightens your intellect. Prakasaka manamayam sukh sangena bandhanti. It is a brilliant power of God. And that enlightens you and makes you happy, contented, and complete. Then there is a then God further explains that rajas, that is the next guna, of which most of us are under influence. We are under the influence of rajas. More materialistic the society or our aptitude, we are more of rajas. Rajas is not bad, but rajas is destructive and it is time consuming, and it will bind you to the work. It will bring prosperity, don't misunderstand. It will bring prosperity and pleasure, but it will rob you of your peace of mind and satiety. Sattva rajastama iti guna prakriti nibandanti mahapade. Tatra sattvam nirmalatat pakashkam manamam sukha sangena bandhanti gnana sangena. Rajo ragat makam vidhi. It is produced from the raga. Rajo ragat makam vidhi. Krishna sanga sabhava. It creates a thirst for me. Krishna sang. It creates a hankering or thirst, and it makes you attached. Who wants that? But we all become victim, and we all go after it. Then we get attached to it, and we have more Krishna. So Krishna Sangha, it will bind you, it will create more thirst, and that's what we are under influence. So God says that, you are on this planet to go from whatever gunas you are carrying forward and develop more of sattva gunas, and from sattva also you ascend, and then you are in celestial world, or transcendental, means you are called gunatit. Atit means is beyond. So gunatit, beyond these three gunas. So here the name says sattvastha, means established in sattva. God is pure sattva, sattvastha. So that's what our efforts should be. First of all we have to know. So it starts with the knowledge. Then maybe we will adapt, or we will be enticed to adapt to that. So these gunatraya, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna in the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, in the second chapter. Very beautifully he tells in, that is 245. So that he tells three gunaye visaya veda. He tells Arjuna, what is these Vedas? Three gunaye visaya veda. Nistri guna bhava Arjuna. Nirdvando nitya sattvastho niryoga kshemam atmavan. Very powerful. But why did he put it in the beginning? Because it is very important for all humanity to understand. Three gunaye visaya Veda. All these Vedas that we have been inherited or was declared by God he caters to three gunas. Three gunaye visaya Veda means all objects God has discussed. Three gunaye visaya Veda. And then God says, be beyond this guna. Nirguna bhav. You become beyond these three guna. Why? Because we all are made up of these three gunas, different combinations. Somebody is 60% sattva, 30%, 20%, like that. All these combinations, if predominantly if I have a sattva guna, I will be a sattvic man. Predominantly if I have a rajas in me, I will be a businessman running around and paying attention to nothing else but money and prosperity and pleasure. If I am tamas, predominantly tamas, I don't even care about that. I want everything for free. Sit down in front of TV, have a beer, and enjoy and try to get everything in an easy way. That is tamas. So God says that this creation, there are billions of people of different gunas. So Vedas are catering to all the people. So even the kings in the old times, kings and the very powerful people used to do a lot of Vedic rituals and a lot of yagnas, because the Vedas also caters to these the Rajasic type of people, and to keep those Rajasic people more devoted to Vedas and ascend from Rajas to Sattva. There is a component of Vedas which is called Karma Kand. There is a majority of part of Vedas. Vedas have 101,000 slokas. 101,000 slokas. And predominantly it is for a kriya kand and those kind of rituals which God says, and it is true, that if you do it with all the faith, you will be awarded the worldly gains, which is palpable gain. Which you want a son, you will get son. You want a land, you will get land. You want to conquer another area, you will be successful in that. You will get good health. All those palpable, materialistic. So that is a karmakand vibhag or yagnas, which also falls into it. And then comes the gnan kand, maybe which is all knowledge, which is our Upanishads. So that gives a pure knowledge about what? About Brahman. So majority part of Veda caters to it's a material gain and material things. If you follow those rituals very tightly, that is the way of God to convert majority towards him and towards Sattva. So he tells Arjuna, Triguna e Visaya Veda, Nistriguna Bhava Arjuna, Nirdvando, Nitya Sattvasto. Nirdvando means you be devoid of these pairs of opposite. So Sukha, Dukkha, Jai, Parajay, all those things you go beyond. So Nirdvando, Nitya Sattvastho. Again, see the word comes. Nitya means daily. Nitya means always. Nitya Sattvastho. Always established in Sattva. See that word comes there, Sattvastho in Gita. Nirdvando Nitya Sattvastho. Nirayoga Kshemam Atmavan. And be one who is unconcerned about even your own whatever the gains you have obtained, and to protect that I will do it. Niryoga Kshemam, and you only become Atmavan. You become the one who has realized the soul. Atmavan means the one who knows about Atman, one who has Atman, like a Dhanvan who is a wealth, Rupavan who has a beauty, Gunavan who has a gun. Similarly, God wants us to be Atmavan. What a beautiful. So, Stri Gunaye Visaya Vedan, Stri Guna Bhavajuna, Nirdvando Nitya Sattvasto, Nirayoga Kshemam Atmavan. So that's where this Sattvasto is one of the names of the God. So Sattvasto, that is very, very important. The third name is Siha. Siha means lion. Lion is a symbol of courage, energy, and fearlessness. So these words Siha means lion. So lion of all the quadrupeds, God says, I am lion. Mruganam cha mugendroham. Mruganam is the four-legged animals. Mruganam cha mugendroham, I am lion. He tells in the Vibhuti Yoga. Here, see is a word which is a partly visible or knowable, but really it means Nrusiha or Narsiya, Narsi Avatara. So that was the incarnation of Lord to protect his devotee Prahlada. He took a form of a half lion, half human being, the intelligence of human being and power of lion, and tore apart the demon. Why? To protect his devotee and to set an example. That avatara is called Nrusi Avatara or Narsiya Avatara. Nar means as a man. Nru also means in Sanskrit as man. Nru Siha Avatara. There are two Upanishads on that. I did not know that. But there are two Upanishads on Narsi Avatar. Here the word Nru is silent. It is not mentioned, but all the devotees know, all the people concerned will know. There is a beautiful example is given, like one of the wives of Lord Krishna, her name was Satyabhama. But if somebody said Bhama, everybody knew that you are talking about Satyabhama. Because Satya was what is called lopa in Sanskrit, means silent in English. It was silent, but we understand. So similarly, when you say Siha, you understand Nrusi Avatara, a Narsi Avatara. So that's why it is one of his names, Nrusi Avatara. So that is, and in these Upanishada, there is a very powerful mantra which is called Raj Mantra, means the king of all mantras, like Gayatri Chand. So king of all mantras, it comes in Nrusi Upanishada. And it says, Ugram Viram Mahavishnu. Listen to every word, no? Ugram Viram Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu. Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham. So, Ugra means very fierce. Ugram, Viram, full of power. Ugram, Viram, Mahavishnu. Jwalantam, with a fiery mouth in all directions. Jwalantam, Sarvato Mukham. Nrusi, that is Nrusi, means man and land together. Nrusi, Bhishanam, means very, very fierce. Bhishanam. At the same time, Bhadram means very, very kind, very auspicious. Nushi, Bhishanam, Bhadram. These three things together. Mrutyum, Amrutyum, Namamyaham. Which is death as well as immortality. These 10 qualities, to that I salute, Namami. So this is called Raj Mantra. Thanks to Google, now you can find out. If you type Raj Mantra, no, because otherwise this was very difficult. We don't own all these books, no? But you type it, it comes beautiful. So, Ugram Viram Mahavishnu, Ugram Viram Mahavishnu, Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham, everywhere. It's like camera, he has established Sarvato Mukham. Then Nrushi Bhishanam, Nrushi Bhishanam, Bhadram. At the same, he is very fierce to the evildoers. And he is very, very kind to his devotees and bhaktas. So Bhishanam Bhadram in one sequence. Bhishanam, which will tear you apart. The worst you can imagine that he can be. And he can be the best you can imagine. Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityu Amrityam Namamyaham. That is called Raj Mantra. So something I like it, I try to commit it to the memory. So within few days, that becomes your own. So whenever Vishnu will come, I'll remember this. So this is the way that we get more and more in depth of understanding and the knowledge. Why knowledge is important? Because they say knowledge brings devotion. If I know this piece of little glass is a diamond, it will bring immediately attachment, and I will put, instead of putting it under the sofa, I will take it and put it in the bank. So what was the change? The knowledge. So the knowledge brings devotion. That's why Gnana induces bhakti. The knowledge about God, if I know that you are a billionaire, my friends, I will be more attentive to you, and I will try to be in a good book the same way. No? So that is the reason to do all this. The next name is Adi Deva. Adi Deva. This is also very frequently comes. Adi means with the beginning. Adi Deva. So the one who has no beginning. That is that it means the God existed before the creation. So because the creation comes from him, it's like father knows everything about a child. Father knows the childhood and how the child grew up, but child will not know the youth of father or the childhood of father. Similarly, we cannot and we do not know the origin and the lineage of God, because it was always there. So that is Adi Deva. Sarva Pratham means the first one. So it's the first one that is and that there God explains to Arjuna in the 10th chapter. This comes in the 10th chapter. So 9th chapter, there are 18 chapters as we know. Ninth chapter is the intermission of Bhagavad Gita. And then again, Lord starts and infuses more knowledge to Arjuna. That time he says that. That's the first sloka of 10th chapter, Vibhuti Yoga. So God says, Bhuve eva mahabaho sunu me paramam vacha yateham priyamanaya vakshyami hitakamya. He says, again, he says, Bhuya means again, listen to me, Arjuna. Why? Because you are so dear to me, I'm going to tell you again so that you don't forget. Bhuya eva mahabaho srunu me paramam vacha yateham priyamanaya vakshyami hitakamya. And then he says, Name vidu sura suraganaha prabhavam na maharsha hai aham adi hi deva nam maharshinam cha sarvas. Arjuna, nobody knows me. So, so aham adi hi deva nam, because I am before these devas. Aham adi hi deva nam maharshinam cha sarvase. And all these great rishis, all these deities that you know, I am before them. Ueva mahabhav shrunu me paramam vach yati ham priyamanaaya vakshami hita kamya. Name vidu surgana. Surgana means celestial being. Name vidu surgana prabhavam na maharshaya. Prabhavam means my origin, they don't know. Prabhavam na maharshaya. Aham adihi devanam maharshinam cha sarvas, because I am before them. So that's where this name comes, Adi Deva. The next name is Mahadeva. So deity, there are various deities, like to manage a government, there is a cabinet members and hundreds of senators and all those beings. So similarly, to manage this universe, God needs a help, and not help, but he has assigned work to them. So those are called celestial beings or devas. And they are like cabinet ministers of Lord. No? So the greatest one of that is called Mahadeva. Maha word comes from Mahat. Mahat means great. There is nothing after that. So Mahat Deva becomes Mahadeva. Maha means great. Mahadeva. Mahatapa means great austerity. Maharshi means Mahat Rishi is called Maharshi. So Mahatapa, Mahadeva, Mahatma, all these words are derived from Mahat. The one whose Atma or soul is great, we call them Mahatma. Mahatma, Mahadeva, Mahavishnu. We also use it in our day-to-day life. Mahamusibat. No? If there is a great trouble, we say it's a Mahamusibat. No? So that is the word Mahadeva comes from. So the God is the greatest of all that you know. That's why his name is Mahadeva. Mahadeva means Lord Shankara also. Mahadeva is the name of Shankara or Bhagavan Sambho, Shankar is same as Vishnu, because there is no difference. It was very confusing to me before, but they are all friends. They are all interchangeable. They are all powers. I give the example. That is like Raj Kapoor making the different movies. In one movie, he is a beggar. In another movie, he is a Don, and third movie, he's a very nice guy. But it is Raj Kapoor. In the same way, here is Vishnu doing different roles. And they are all friends. So this comes in the Puranas, very, very nice stories, how Shankar and Krishna, they are friends, and how they used to hang around and be happy. You know? So that is Mahadeva. The next name is Devesha. Deva is made up of two words. Deva, Isha. Deva is a deity, Isha, God, the gods of God, Devesha. So Deva, Isha, Lord of the Lords, Lord of the gods. So Devesha. So God is the ultimate authority. So Lord Vishnu is the ultimate authority. So, and that he tells to Arjuna in the beginning. And then Arjuna realizes that later on as he gets more knowledgeable and enlightened. And especially after the Vishnu Rupa Darshan, when the Lord shows him the Vishnu Rupa Swarup, where he shows everything, his creative power, his destructive power, his fierce power, his being Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara, the Rudra, all in on one screen. And he told Arjuna that you can only see with your divine eyes, not with this, not with your regular human eyes. न तु माम शक्यसे द्रष्टुम नेनेव स्वचक्षुष दिव्यम ददामि te chakshu पश्य मे योगेश्वरम. That's why I'm going to give you these divine eyes. And then the Arjuna saw that. And when he saw that, oh my God, it goes on the detailed description for 20, 30 verses in the Vishwarupa Darshan. And when Arjuna saw these all, that here is the master, who is the creator, producer, he's the monitoring guy, he's all power, he's a birth, he's a death, he's everything. And then he sings a very beautiful salutation to the Lord, where this name comes. And then he says, Tvamadi Deva Purusha Purana. Beautiful slogan. त्वम् आदिदेव पुरुष पुराण त्वम् अस्य विश्वस्य परम निधानम वेतासि वेद्यम च परम च धाम त्वया ततं विश्व अनंत रूपम. So word by word. Tvam adi deva, you are the beginningless God, original. Tvam adi deva, purusha purana, you are ancient being. Tvam adi deva, purusha purana. Tvam asya vishwasya param nidhanam, you are the ultimate abode of this universe. Tvam aveya sasvat dharma gopta. So you are the protector of dharma. You are indestructible. You are everlasting. So tvam adideva purusha purana tvamasya vishwasya param nidhanam vetasi vedyam cha param cha dhamma tvaya tatam vishwa ananta rupam. And with you the whole vishwa is pervaded. And then he chants further, and so then he describes a manifest form. So then he says, Vayu Ramo Agni Varunasya Sanka Prajapatistvam Prapitamahascha Namo Namaste Tu Sahastra Krutva Punascha Bhuyo Api Namo Namaste Namo Namaste. Lord, you are. Because he saw that. He says, Vayu, Yamo means Lord of death, Lord of wind, Vayor, Yamo, Agni, Lord of fire, Varuna means water, Varuna, Vayor, Yamo, Agni, Varuna, Sasanka, Prajapatistvam, Prapitamascha. You are the creator of this world. Not only creator, you are a father of Brahma, you are forefather of Brahma. Pitamas. Namo Namaste to Sahastra Krutva. I salute you 1,000 times. Namo Namaste through Sahastra Krutva. Punascha Bhuyo Api. Namo Namaste. Again 1,000 times, millions of times, I salute you. Because he saw that. And then he says, Nama Purastadata Prustataste. I salute you from the front, I salute you from behind, I salute you from all sides. Namo Purastadata Prustataste. Namo Vastute Sarvateva Sarva. Ananta Viryam. Amita Vikramasam Sarvam Samapno Sitato. Why? Because you are boundless power, ananta, infinity, ananta vikram, amita, without measure. You cannot measure. Amita, vikram, sarvam samapnosi tato asi sarvam, and encompassing everything. You are running your show. So that's why I sell you to everywhere. So that is Devesh. So because he saw that, that's why he was all prostrating to the Lord. That there is nothing more powerful thing that I've ever known. And the last name is Deva Brud Guru. Deva is we made up of three names. Deva Brud Guru. It's a Deva, deity, Deva Brud, one which keeps the deity and maintains also. No, Deva Brud Guru. And the master, the teacher, the one who imparts the knowledge, Deva Brud Guru. He is the Guru of all Devas. All the all Devas are after Vishnu. First was Vishnu, and then the creation. So all the other deities are his are under his power, or they got the power from Lord. So Deva Brud Guru. The Vedas were taught to Brahmaji by Vishnu, and was imparted, just knowledge. So Brahma, the creator, got the knowledge of Vedas because of the grace of Lord Vishnu. So that's why Lord Vishnu is called the Guru of all Devas. Deva Bruda Guru. So Guru is the one who shows you the direction. Very simple. If I want to go to Himalaya, I need a Sherpa. I can't go and say, okay, I want to jolly while climb a mountain. Or if I want to learn something, I have to have a guru. You want to learn Bharatnatyam, you need a guru. You want to be a music expert, you need a guru. You want to learn cardiology, you need a guru. Anything, you name it, you need a guru. And we always had guru. We did not salute them as a guru. But our mother was guru, our brother was guru, our father was guru, primary school teacher was guru, our bus conductor was guru, everybody was our guru. Wherever we got information, that is our guru. If you got information from a book which guides you and enlightens you, that can be your guru. A nice movie can be your guru. Bhagavad Gita can be your guru. So because it imparts the knowledge. If somebody tells you the direction to some place which you don't know, he is your guru for that purpose. So without Guru, there is nothing is possible, and that is the Guru of all Devas is Mahavishnu. So that's why Guru is given extreme importance. Guru Brahma, Guru, we chant this always, but if we think and we go after the meaning, it is profound. Guru Brahma, Guru is Brahma, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru is Vishnu, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Para Brahma, Tasmai Sri, Guruve Namaha. We customarily just get it over, no? Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo without thinking about it. But if you meditate and think about it, the whole thing that we discuss is in this. And that's why all our great masters, they give tremendous importance to a guru. So in Shankaracharya was our greatest guru who enlightened all of us. No? And he tells at the end of Bhaj Govindam, and salutation, Guru Charanambuj Nirbhar Bhakta, he tells in Bhaj Govindam, Guru Charanambuj Nirbhar Bhakta, Sansarad Chirad Bhava Mukta, Sendriya Manas Niyama Devam, Drakshase Nij Hridayastam Devam. He advises all his disciples to the whole humanity. Guru Charanambuj Nirbhar Bhakta, solely dependent and saluting to the Guru. Guru Charanam Bhuj Nirbharava. Sansarad Achirad Bhava Mukta. You will be right away free from this sansara. Sendriya Manas Niyamadhyam. When you have control your mind and Indriya. Sendriya Manas Niyamadhyam. Drakshasi Nija Hradayastham Devam. Then you will realize God within you. But through who? Through Guru. So that's why Guru is extremely important, and the Guru of all the celestial being is Vishnu. That's why his name is Deva Brudha Guru. So these are 8 names with so much of meaning, and it shows the power of the Lord and the Creator. All these Vishnu Sahastranam is about the Creator and his different powers, and how these things are designed and working. So that's why Acharya Shankaracharya ji says, Geyam Gita Nama Sahastram, that we learned first. Now we are learning and chanting this together. So that is Vishnu Sahastranam. You put this together, then you are ready to die. No, I mean, you can you can just walk to death without fear. That means that the boundary of death and birth is deleted, and that's for real, no? So that is for real. The people who go on this path, they don't care. Here, okay, if not here, I will do Zoom in the heaven, no? So they become fearless. Whether there is a body or no body makes no difference. So that's what the scripture says. To a person who is enlightened or who has studied this thing, body hangs like a shadow hangs on our body. That much is the importance. So they become fearless, and abhaya or fearlessness is the highest quality, and that's what you get. So you become fearless, happy, contented, not thirsty, and joyous. If you have a question, you can ask, and please ask, no? So that, or share whatever your suggestion, because we all have something to contribute. Sometimes we don't open the mouth. That is different thing, but everyone one has something to contribute. We all are unique. Nobody is without purpose.
That ultimately the prakriti depends on, or it's a mode of prakriti is depends on the 3 gunas. So ultimately we would like to get more dominant of sattva instead of rajasi or tamasic. What best can we do? Because I mean, I have a bad anger too. My wife tells me you get angry so fast. Now it's a common thing, it's a tamas. How do we in a day-to-day life, of course we just go to our spiritual path and do meditation or all that, but is there anything else that would help us to change that prakriti where we can have more dominance of sattva?
Yes. That's what we are trying to do. That is the scriptures, the knowledge, and once you have knowledge, you don't want to get a lousy thing. You want to select the good things. Like you go to a restaurant, you will pick up the good items. You won't pick up the lousy ones. Huh? So once you know these things are available, you will be towards the very desirable qualities that you want to acquire. So you make an effort. It doesn't come on its own. So that is the effort to get more sattva and go away from the rajas is called sadhana, or austerity, or sadhana, or spiritual steps. And it is like a 3-story building. So tamas is at the basement of the ground floor. Then comes rajas. Then comes sattva. And after sattva, from the terrace, you go to gunatit. You become gunatit, means beyond all 3 gunas. So now you are uh, beyond the clutches of Prakriti. Because the Prakriti is made up of these 3 gunas. We are made up of Prakriti. Our mind, intellect is Prakriti, and body is Prakriti. So these Prakriti attracts each other, and then they have made a gang there. So unless you break their association, you won't be able to come out. So with knowing this, you are breaking that their company, and then you are getting free and getting on your own way, and you are not under the effect of prakriti. That's called maya. So that's and as soon as the sun rises or the knowledge comes, the ignorance goes away. You don't have to do anything. So as soon as you know the truth, the untruth disappears. It's like a little candle in a very dark room. Will serve the purpose. Even if the darkness is there for centuries, it will go away. So the same way, this is what. But the effect of that prakriti is so profound that it doesn't let you even think.
Mm.
It doesn't let you even click on the Zoom, even though it is available and it is available not on our Zoom, but they are, on YouTube. There are thousands of lectures of great people. If somebody is interested, but we don't click on that, as because of the effect of Maya. And say, no, I have so many things to do. I'm going. I don't have 1 hour. No, so that is.
So it's a personal choice and priority, and people you get along with or sort of and have a satsang that would motivate you from getting away from tamasic or other rajasic thing, because all that rajasic is also attachment basically.
Yes. So once you find a thing which is superior to the other thing disappears. It's like climbing on the stairs. So once you put a step on the higher step, the lower step is detached. So you come out of that. So the to decide to ascend is our decision. That's it. And then automatically the results will follow. And God gives guarantee. Remember, I gave the example that we are all in the running Olympic race, and each one is assured gold medal. No, it is you. If you don't give up this track, your gold medal is assured. That's it. So it is not like a worldly struggle that you get a little peanut here and there if you are lucky.
Thank you.
I think what you said was knowledge is what is most important. Once we have a knowledge, we know what is right, what is wrong, then we will not make a wrong decision. It's knowledge is the important key here. So if we know that becoming angry is wrong and bad, if we use, our intellect, I think we may be able to avoid it.
The last time we discussed on anger for 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Right,
I gave you hundreds examples.
right.
As it is anger is a product of our desire. If your desire is obstructed, you will become angry. If Manish Bhai has a desire that this his house should be in this way and food should be in this way, and if he doesn't get it, he becomes angry. But if he doesn't have desire, he a cold food is fine, no food is fine, just give me a coffee, that's fine, then he will never get angry. So the anger comes because of our desire or insistence on particular result or particular thing. If you don't have it, then you nobody can make you angry. And once you know that this is a fake show and this is a movie, then no occurrence or no bad happenings in life will make you sad, because you give the importance to this worldly existence same as you give importance to a movie. And when that happens, you are beyond the effects of happenings, because happenings are God is throwing happenings to us every second. No, it's like waves of the ocean which keeps coming. Today something good is happening to me, something bad will happen tomorrow. My house might get broken into, or something bad can happen, or I might get a heart attack. What and means lot of things can happen because this is the waves. And once you know that, you become immune to it, then there is no reason to be sad or angry or frustrated.
To get to that sthita prajna is a little difficult.
No. It's a step by step.
Yeah.
It's a step by step. Everything. You don't become a, PhD from the kindergarten. So it's all steps.
Thank you.